Hello guys, welcome to Showers TV. Today we're going to be talking to Bomba Stores. And you know what? They are coming up with their new platform that will solve the problem of you students out there who find it difficult to get a ride home and back to school. Hop on there and make sure that your seat is booked and the payment is that easy on the platform as well. Welcome to Showers TV once again.
Thank you very much.
You remember we did a launch of the same product,
Very true.
but this time round, I understand it is an upgrade. What do we need to expect on the 28th of April 2020?
All right, thank you very much, sir. So,
You're welcome.
on the 28th of April 2020, Bomba Stores is launching rideswiftnano, an online booking platform which is aimed at helping mitigate the problems students go through to book or to transport themselves from school to their various home and from their various home back to school. So the whole system was developed from the back of careful analysis and market know-how of the market and the struggle students go through booking from school and going back to their homes. I was a university student in 2017, and I experienced this struggle and this stress. Sometimes you get to the bus terminals, there are no bus, and people have already purchased tickets, trying to sell it to you at double the price at the bus terminals. Long queues that you don't have hopes of getting even transportation to your house. We have to sometimes postpone our travels the next day to be able to travel. Excess luggage charge, and sometimes you end up on a bus you don't prefer to travel on. This is why Bomba Stores from 2020 has analyzed the system, brought on IT people, technical people to scrutinize the struggles students are going through and bring a solution to solve this problem. So we are limiting our launch an African solution to an African problem. This is an African solution, and as a young entrepreneur and as a Ghanaian and an African, we are trying to solve an African problem by presenting an African solution, which is an online booking transfer and transportation platform to help students book online, select their seats online, select their preferred bus online, and make payments online as well.
Like the way we summed it up. So now we get to know that the target market is students. Does it pertain to every student across Ghana or only KNUST students?
No, so the system is open to all students, and it's not just students as well. We are looking at the bigger market whereby our mothers, our fathers can also sit home and pick their phone and book. But before we can hit this bigger market, we need to get the traction. We need to get the people to understand the system, to appreciate the efforts that we've put into the system. So we are starting from KNUST on this vacation so that they get conversant with the system. They use the system and appreciate it, recommend it to their various students in our universities. And then from there, we are taking it to all universities in Ghana.
So with what we've heard, 30 seconds, tell us how one can book.
So simple. All that you need to do is go onto the system, input your departure date, your departure point, your arrival point, the number of people traveling if you are just traveling alone, the city, the type of bus you want to travel on. Is it an executive bus, that is the 3-seater buses, or an economy bus, which is the 4-seater buses. From there, you move on to the bus selection stage. And then you select the bus you want to be on. It is VIP, STC, or VVIP, depending on your departure time. From there, you give us your personal information to confirm your booking. You make payment, and you select your seat and make payment, and your booking is. One good thing about it is that, let me add it, I know you gave me 30 seconds, but let me add it. One good thing about it is that you don't necessarily need to book and pay right now if you don't have the money.
Okay.
So you can book now and pay later. So the system is developed to give you an opportunity, a window of about 24 hours.
Within which time, if you don't book, then you lose your seat?
The time frame is if your departure date is more than 24 hours, you have 24 hours to make payment. If it is less than 24 hours, you have 12 hours to make payment. So depending on your time of departure, the system will give you a time from which you can make payment on the system to secure your seat. And not just that as well, since we are dealing with students, we know that people have issues with payment, and they may have they may not have their money as ready as at that time they want to book. So we have introduced a system called Easy Pay. So what the Easy Pay does is that it gives the student the opportunity to pay in bits. So you can start even paying for your transportation in 5 cedis. So every week you give us 5 cedis, and by the time you are traveling, you have your ticket secured for you. I think my admin will have something to add.
Admin, what would you want to add?
Okay, so we also have the routes part of the platform where we give some specific areas where you can pick the bus from.
Okay.
Let's say we are going to Accra, we have Kenton Kono, we can pick from Kenton Kono, or usually we take from where students mostly are able to gather at one place. So from there, we can just pick you. And let's say somebody might say that you are in the bus, you are saying that if we go there, it's going to take some time before we park. Maybe 10 people are there, it's going to take time. But we'll make sure that before the bus gets there, everybody's ready and set. So we just get there, put the things inside, everybody's ready.
Okay, now my question goes to Nana. You said you are solving the problem, especially during vacation.
And reopening.
Then reopening it. What happens to the student who is going home during normal school days?
Right. So
do you sort that one out as well?
So this is the first phase or the first stage on the platform. So we are looking at a level where now the transport providers will have a back end on the system where they can also input data of buses they want the system to have. And with that phase, now they will not need us to organize it per vacation. But as you said, if students want to go home anytime, any moment while school is in session, or even while school is not in session, they can just get onto the system and book without any hassle.
Now the bus is ready, available on the system. How much do I have to pay partway to get my tickets, receipt, everything ready?
Alright, so I'll say a little bit about the payment, and I'll let Yankee also touch a little about the payment. So our payments platform or packages are made in such a way that every student, I won't say every student because we've been average students before, we have interaction with people who have it before, and we have to interact with people who have nothing at all. So when we realize that most students, because it's a package fare in the sense that it comes with free luggage and the pickup point as well, so the bus don't have to go to the terminals, join them, but the bus come to campus to pick you up, and you don't have to pay for luggage because they're giving a luggage allowance to bring on board. And we realize that people will say, oh, I'm a free traveler, it means I'm not traveling with any baggage. I prefer a minibus, I prefer the economy buses. We've listened to your grievances, and this time around we have various packages for you. Now we are going more than 2 but 3. So we have the executive package, the executive class package, the economy class package, and we have the minibus class package, which we call the
So really, it means that even the pricing will differ depending on which package I get it now. Is there anything Madam Admin would want to add?
So with the Switzerland, we are going paperless. So if you book online, you get your tickets online. It's either sent through your normal text message or your email. So when you receive it, you just get there, you show you have your information there. So you just show us your information, you are done. It's not now you have to, maybe I've lost my ticket somewhere, I've done this, you just show me.
So the bookman at VIP station is aware of that ticket?
Yes, so the person at the checkout point is aware of your ticket on the phone, and they have a system that also receive you or check you in whilst you get to the checkout.
Okay, my question, previously when we were at uni, those times, 2000s, you buy your tickets with STC with time. What is pertaining to this one?
The same thing. So
they have the most with time
departure time. And arrival check-in is strictly close to 30 minutes to departure. So we want to create a system where orderliness is well respected, because one of the problems we saw is that people will book and they're giving departure times, but sadly they don't show up early and they delay the bus. So this time I want to stick to a system not for a single person's selfish interest, but to serve the general interest of the people. And as I'm saying, this is an African solution to an African problem. I want to add this if you're wrapping up.
Say.
Entrepreneurs in Africa need to start addressing African issues. We have a consultant here. He's producing a platform for events organizers to be able to connect with events, speakers, audience, and all that. We have somebody who has also created.
Let the person put me on.
Yes, we'll put you on him as well. We have someone who has also created an online e-commerce platform addressing the problem of African markets. He also started something called brand test. We have a lot of people who are working with us who are putting up innovative ideas to address the African problem. My concern to our young African entrepreneurs out there is that the problem is not what the Europeans are solving. They are solving their problem.
We need to solve
our problem. We are Africans and we need to stand for our own and with our own. Thank you.
Eat Africa, buy Africa, use Africa, support an African business.
Thank you very much, Charlie.
You're welcome. May I please know your name and what you represent on Bomba Stores?
Okay, my name is Nano. I'm the content creator for Bomba Stores.
Content creator. Okay. And you are?
I'm Nano, head of the public relations team Bomba Stores.
Okay, tell us, what are we to anticipate come 28th?
So, on the 28th of this month, Bomba Stores will be launching a Swift Nano platform. So, Swift Nano is an online bus booking system which would help mitigate the stress and the hassle students go through during vacation and then reopening of school.
With the graphics, you are the content creator, right? So what sort of content are we to expect?
With regards to the content, I think you should expect the best of the best when it comes to putting or drafting any communique out there, when it comes to putting any sort of content on our flyers and all that. Yeah.
You are in charge.
Yes, that is what we do.
Okay. What is your position on Bomba Stores? Marketing and consumer personnel. So what should the people out there, the would-be client, be expecting? Because you guys are launching this beautiful transport platform to solve the issue of transport when it comes to students. What should they expect? What is different from your system?
So they should expect the best of service, that is in terms of how affordable it's going to be and how convenient it's going to be. Because you realize that with the platform, you'll be able to book a bus online instead of the usual hustling and bustling where when you vacate, students have to form long queues and some people do not even know which specific seats that they want. They just go and then the seats that is available with tickets. So with this, people are going to get like quality services, what they want, and they're going to be able to sit in the comfort of their rooms and just book a seat. You can even book a seat with your friend and you know you're sitting by a friend.
Okay, perfect. What makes yours different from theirs?
What makes ours different from theirs is that sometimes we run promotions on our platform.
Okay.
So sometimes there is a reduction from the normal
price.
Normal price or normal fares that customers are supposed to pay. So this is one thing different from whatever, or different from other transport, companies prices that they place on their fares and all that.
Thanks guys for watching to the end of the video. We came here with Bomba Stores. If you didn't hear of the website, it's rideswiftnano.com. So go on there, show some love to young African entrepreneurs and let them make the necessary impact for you and for us.